Good afternoon, everyone. Now let's acknowledge the presence of our CEO, Maisie Jane Postigo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our annual year-end meeting of Omicron Tech Corporation. Although we're having this meeting virtually, I am still hoping that this will turn out successfully. Can we call this meeting to order?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
By the way, are there any apologies for absence for today's meeting?
No, ma'am. Everyone is present.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rina Neri. Can we proceed to the next item, reading of the previous meeting's minutes?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Our previous meeting lasted for about 1 hour, and our meeting is all about the Omicron Tech Corporation third quarter performance.
Are there any amendments?
No, ma'am.
Okay, please proceed for today's meeting agenda.
Today's agenda is presenting department reports. For today's meeting, everyone should be prepared for individual's presentation. Since our meeting will be held through Zoom, please be reminded to turn off your mic when the presenter is presenting so that the meeting won't be interrupted by the noise. You can turn on your mic when it's your time to present and to ask for questions. The meeting will last for about 40 to 45 minutes, and every presenter will be given 5 to 8 minutes to present the reports. And after that, questions, clarifications, and feedback will be accommodated. We will officially start at 3:09 p.m. and ends with 3:54 p.m. We got a lot of things to do, so let's get started.
Are you all ready for your respective reports, reporters?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then let's start.
Can I draw your attention for Finance Department report to be presented by Jasper Jeanne Nacua, the Vice President for Finance Department.
So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. So I am Jasper Nacua, the Vice President for Finance, and I'm going to present to you the Financial Management Report for the Finance Department. So just wait for a moment. As I am about to share to you my report.
I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry for that.
It's okay. Okay. So am I loud and clear, ma'am and sir? Ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I will now start my finance management report. So I'm going to present to you the different financial statements, starting from statement of the financial position, statement of comprehensive income, statement of changes in owner's equity, statement of cash flows, and statement of cash flows. So for the year 2021, starting with the statement of financial position. So we have here Omicron Tech Corporation Statement of Financial Position as of December 31, 2021. So for the current assets, the total current assets amounted 9,800,000 pesos. For the non-current assets, it has a total amount of 17 million pesos. So the total assets would be 26,800,000 pesos. Okay, next. For the liabilities and equity, for the current liabilities, it has a total amount of 3,500,000. For the non-current liabilities, it has a total amount of 9 million pesos, with a total liabilities of 12,500,000 pesos. For the owner's equity, we have Postigo Capital worthing 14,300,000 pesos with the total liabilities and equity equal to assets of 26,800,000 pesos. Next, we have the statement of financial performance, or what we call the income statement. So we have here Omicron Tech Corporation statement of financial performance for the year ended December 31, 2021. So the net sales, we have sales less sales discounts with the net sales of 4,900,000. The cost of goods sold from purchases down to raw materials less purchase discounts and ending inventory. We have, oh, I'm sorry, pardon. We have a total of 2 million pesos of cost of goods sold. Then subtract the net sales to the cost of goods sold, then we have the gross income of 2,900,000 pesos. And then less operating expenses used by the company during the year 2021 of 500,000. So we have now the total net income of 2,400,000 pesos. Okay. Next is the statement of changes in owner's equity. So we have here for the year ended December 31, 2021. So the beginning capital of Postigo is 25,400,000 plus the profit or the net income for the year, for the whole year, we have 2,400,000 pesos. So we have a total of 27,800,000 pesos, less the drawing of the owner for personal use, we have 1 million pesos, and the ending capital of the owner's equity, for the owner's equity, we have 26,800,000 pesos. And lastly, we have the statement of cash flows. So we have here, first, we have cash flows in operating activities. We have total cash flows or net cash provided by or used in operating activities. For operating activities is 1 million pesos. For investing activities, we have net cash used of 1 million pesos. And in financing activities, so we have a net cash provided is 4,200,000 pesos. So since we don't have beginning cash balance, so the ending cash balance would be 4,200,000 pesos. Next, I have here the graph of sales of year 2021 on quarterly basis. So in the y-axis, we have the sales or the number of sales. And then for the x-axis, we have the first, second, and third, and fourth quarter. So as you may have observed, our sales from those different colors constitute to the different gadgets that we are selling. So that green one constitute to the cell phones. Then the white one we have laptops, and the green one we have other sorts of gadgets. So as you can see, we have an increasing number of sales from the first quarter up to the fourth quarter, but sadly in the third quarter we declined a little bit, but in the fourth quarter we had the greatest sales out of the year 2021. So, as a whole, our company had a great progress in terms of sales volume in the year 2021, which resulted into a great yield or profit and made our company become more successful. So thank you, and that would be my report for the Finance Management Department. Ma'am.
Okay.
Are there any questions,
So
Clark?
I have, yes, I will be having my question for you, Mr. Nacua.
Okay, ma'am.
First one is, I have this kind of feeling of lack or insufficiency after you have finished your report. Have you already reported all of the possible reports that you have to? And do we need to revise our mode or system of financial reporting in order to provide better overview of the reporting?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Am I loud and audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that question, ma'am. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for making you have that feeling after having my report. But I assure you, ma'am, that I really reported all of the possible reports that I have to in the finance management department, starting from the statement of financial position up to statement of cash flows. All of those are reported well, and I assure you that no missing informations, no missing and misleading informations were put there, and I really did my best to have my report. And to answer the follow-up question that you have, we don't need to have our different mode or system of financial reporting because um, this is the most, despite that this is the most basic, but this is the um, financial reporting that mandated by the accounting the Philippine accounting standards or conforming with the Philippine accounting standards. And it would be best for us to follow this kind of accounting standards, especially in financial reporting.
Okay. For the last question, based on your report, is it possible for our company's profit to grow double in the next reporting year?
Okay, ma'am. So as you have witnessed, I have presented to you the sales graph for the year 2021, and as you may have seen, it really had a great progress for this year. And among all the years that have passed, this year has the greatest yield of sales and profit, and that alone constitute to our growth in the company, growth and success in the company. And we really did our research and job for that. And based from that information, so I could say that um, our profit will not even our profit will even be tripled or quadrupled for the next year. For we are um, increasingly or fastly what do you call that? And fastly generating our profit. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry for asking you for the first question, but I just want to be reassured. And good job, Mr. Nacua. Your report is very accurate. So
Kasi,
can we proceed to the next reporter?
okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vice President Jasper, for your report. Now we move on to the next point. The next report will be presented by our Vice President for Operations, Aibee Jeanne for Operations Department.
Good day, everyone. I am Ivy John Reyes, your Vice President for Operation. Today, I will be presenting to you a report from our department. So give me a moment for the preparation of my presentation. Is my presentation visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are the data from our operations department. Our warehouse operating costs are composed of 50% of order picking, 18% of storage, 13% shipping, 12% receiving, and 7% miscellaneous cost. Our company's perfect order rate is 92.1% and our average monthly rate is 95.8%. The company's total shipments for the year 2021 is the total of 4,900,000 pesos. Our on-time shipments is in the rate of 87%. That's the shipments within the time limit. That represents 549 in thousands and out of time limit 73 in thousands. So next, our department has also prepared a short product proposal, and this is a new technological gadget which we call Omicron Pro X22. So this is a smartwatch. Smartwatches, we know that they are indispensable technologies in the healthcare industry. It can monitor the heart rate, sleeping habits, and physical activity. And then people can use this information to share to their doctors for them to gain valuable insights about their health to make alterations that could improve their overall well-being. Second, it is virus detecting, meaning that this product will be designed to detect a virus when it enters the proximity of 10 meters around a person and also its speed of movement. So people can use this to prevent from catching viruses. And third, it can be an emergency alert when people are in danger medically or whatever to call designated emergency numbers or to a person's designated trustee. Our department has estimated the time for a prototype to be completed. It is in 3 to 4 months because we will be other countries. And its estimated cost per unit will be 25,000 pesos. And we have estimated its completion in March 2024. So that will be the report from our department. Any questions or clarifications?
So, Miss Aibee, in regards with your product proposal, how did your department came up with this idea?
Our department have came up to this because as we consider the company's financial statements, we have seen that it resulted to a great yield. We believe that this might be a good investment to yield more profit, and it is also a good hit, especially in these trying times that there is a new COVID variant and it can help the people.
Okay. Then, what is the overall performance of the operations of the company for the previous year?
Based on our data, the overall performance of the company for this year is that our operations are smooth and profitable in our logistics and in our production. We have produced what we had to without undue stress or backtracking. Our business is running efficiently as we have high quality effective operations.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, Miss Rehes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Do we still have a reporter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please proceed.
Report will be presented by Rechil, our Vice President for Human Resources.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. I am the VP for the HRM department. I am Rachel. Let me take a second to prepare my presentation. Anyway, so let's start. Now I have three agendas for you in resource management main courses. We have here the health measures, recruitment, training, and development. I believe that these three important issues would be very beneficial if dealt dealt perfectly and effectively. So, as so for this reason, we have made continuous efforts toward training all employees to supply them with the knowledge and skills that constantly make our operations productive for the current year. So this has been our main goal for this year. Oh my. So that's an error. It's in 2021. More Omicron tech companies moved to beautiful, safe, and comfortable apartment complexes to store them. Some moved to sea view dormitories equipped with gyms and after rooms. We have those to make the employees safety and that could help them be more productive in the workplace. We also have we also provided spending for employee benefits. We have here different employee benefits that those are the employee insurance, include social insurance, commercial insurance, medical insurance, and for health support, we have health checks, health centers and consultations, global medical emergency services, and lifestyle guidance. Those were all have been centered of operation for the year to oh my fault again, that's 2021. Anyways, let's move on to the recruitment. In 2021, we made extensive efforts to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. At the same time, we overcame many difficulties to improve the working and living conditions of employees outside the company and organized many team building activities. Our aim was to foster an efficient and relaxed environment. This includes also the recruitment. I'm sorry for that interruption. When it comes to employee recruitment, compensation, and promotions, we do not discriminate against anyone based on again, when it comes to employee recruitment, compensation, we do not discriminate against anyone based on factors like race, nationality, religion, disability, or age. In fact, in 2021, we were able to strengthen every employee's knowledge and skills through conducting trainings and seminars. Furthermore, Here we have various training programs implemented in the year 2021. We have the Strategic Reserve, the First Line Manager Development Program, new employee presentation to reskill and upskill employees. We selected more than 1,000 trainers and more than 270 trainers were presented with a gold medal award. We pay trainees for their training, which is a recognition of their contribution to development and to developing a highly skilled workforce at Omicron Tech. We believe that the brightest minds can develop even brighter ones. That's why trainers at Omicron are all outstanding managers and experts from different business domains, and of course with the president at all levels. So that ends my report. Any clarifications or questions?
Okay, Miss Cinco. Do you think those trainings and seminars will still be effective for the progress of our company in the long run?
Definitely. Combining those trainings and hands-on practice will not just equip them with the knowledge and skills for the short run, but also with the help of the strategic reserve, they will be able to use those skills and knowledge in real life solving problems. So I guess with the help of every department, with the help of every process, those knowledge and skills that they have gained from the previous um, trainings and seminars will still be effective in the future.
Okay. How long can these safety shelters ensure the health and security of our employees?
I believe that's up to the employees themselves because we did our part in providing the specific guidelines to strictly implement the health protocols for their healthy for their health and for their safety. We also um, we also provided them the students were also heavily monitored with CCTV cameras in cases with or in cases of accidents or violation.
Okay. I think. Thank you, Miss Cinco.
So, as our reports has ended, now I will give the table to our CEO for her last address and her feedbacks about the report.
So at this moment, let's have the strategies for innovation. I have prepared 3 strategies which I think is very useful, but we only need 1. So I am proposing this to you because I need your ideas and opinions about this matter. So let me have my PowerPoint first. Wait. Can you already see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. Please listen for these short descriptions of the strategies for innovations that I have prepared, because after this I will be asking for your ideas and I will let you choose one which for you is the best strategy that we should pick. Let's start. First, we have here the build a research and development facility. Research and development is a valuable tool for growing and improving our business. R&D involves researching our market and our customer needs and developing new and improved products and services to fit these needs. An R&D strategy can lead to innovation and increase productivity and can boost our business competitive advantage. The second one is the adaptation of the reactive and proactive type of innovation. Let's define first what is reactive innovation. Reactive innovation is when you get new ideas from engaging with customers and suppliers. This strategy is beneficial in terms of hitting two types of renewal with one effort, improvement and innovation. Meanwhile, proactive innovation is a strategy that requires you to ask questions to target groups that you want to include to gather insights. Through this, you also get the benefit of generating new ideas for new products by asking questions to your customers. The best approach to this design a strategy that makes use of both reactive and proactive approaches. Make sure, however, to put more emphasis on being proactive, since most ideas from reactive innovation usually come in the form of feedback. And the last strategy I have prepared is the relying with structure that revolves around functional expertise. This strategy initiates the belief that those with the most expertise and experience in a domain should have decision rights for that domain. We'll pick in this strategy, we'll pick someone with deep expertise in that area instead of choosing someone with the best skills and talents for general management. So did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you now answer if I will let you choose which strategy do you prefer the most?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, let me stop. Then, at this moment, let me ask Mr. Nacua. For you, what strategy for innovation should we choose? Should we choose for this year?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Based on my own opinion knowing that we are a company that is gradually increasing, and knowing that the people nowadays, especially this generation, like to more fond of what is trending. So I think we need, for me, the adaptation of proactive and reactive strategy. What do you call that? Proactive and active, something like that should be is my pick, because we need to assess and to gain information from the customers as well as the suppliers on what are we going to what do we need to improve and what they wanted to have in this time, in order for us to adjust and to make products which would result to uh, the liking of the customers. Because nowadays people are fond of what is trending, and especially when it comes to products like mobile phones, gadgets, and with new with new features and unique features, and people are fond of that, and because of that, we need to ask, we need to inquire or have queries with our customers on what should we do and what should we do to improve, and by that we would be able to have that improvement and success with our products, ma'am.
So you are choosing the adaptation of the reactive and proactive innovation, Mr. Nacua.
Yes, ma'am, that's what I'm choosing.
Okay, by the way, I choose these three and I am okay to that. So our decision will depend on your decisions because if I will choose, I am okay with the three. That's why I propose this to you. So maybe a majority of your decisions, that's the strategy that we will choose. So first, Mr. Nakwa choose the adaptation of the reactive and proactive innovation. So let me ask Miss Rehes for your ideas about this matter.
Okay, ma'am. So for me, I would prefer for building a research and development facility because this will involve studying the market and its varying needs, which when we have gathered data from this market, we can create products or services that will satisfy the desires and needs of our customers, thus giving our company a high, what is that, competency and our company a high maximum profitability.
Okay, that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rehes. So Miss Rehes chose this strategy that build a research and development facility. So let's have Miss Cinco if she will choose either research and development facility or the adaptation of reactive and proactive innovation. Miss Cinco, can we hear your idea, please?
All right. Yes, ma'am. I think I'll go with building a research and development facility because, as we can see today, this F and this R&D facility will be very helpful because we have unexpected circumstances amidst this pandemic. Um, I also believe that this facility will be able to cope up with how much flexibility and adaptability a changing world required as a changing world with all the departments abilities with the team's abilities. I guess it is possible that we will be able to run fast or maybe faster than our competitors. So yeah, I'll choose in building research and development facility.
Okay, thank you, Miss Cinco. We heard that Miss Cinco choose the strategy that we must build a research and development facility. Therefore, the strategy for innovation that we will be choosing is building a research and development facility. Thank you, Vice Presidents, for your opinions and helping me choose what strategy we must choose to grow our company more for this year. I think that's all at this moment. Miss Neri, can you give us the summary of our meeting for today?
Wait, yes, ma'am. Okay, can you give me some moment?
Sure, take your time. Just i-post na lang, Just.
3.
So for today's meeting, I will summarize all the important points of the report. Our company, Omicron Tech Corporation, have been able to perform well and progress during this year of 2021. And it is visible in the company statement, financial position, statement of income, changes in owner's equity, and cash flow that the company is doing good and the company have able to gain a high profit. The company's operation has also progressed based on the data presented in the report. It also suggested new project or product proposal for new technological gadget, namely Omicron Pro X22, which will undergone through process if the project will be agreed and approved by the CEO and the board, if whether would it be really a great investment. In terms of the HR department, where it shows great performance and nurtures the health supports for its employees and its in the company. It also presented new ways to improve the training of the new employees and have able to recruit efficient and effective employees. And at the last, we have agreed to build a research and development facility for our strategies for innovations. That would be all, ma'am.
Did we miss something?
No, ma'am.
And ma'am.
All right, I think that would be all for today. By the way, our next meeting will be on the 21st of January. We will be talking about the budget for the first quarter of this year. I declare the meeting adjourned.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
So our year-end meeting officially ends on 3:45 p.m. That would be all.
Good day, ma'am. Today I'm gonna be answering one of the 5 questions you've asked us to answer, and that is the number 1 question. The number 1 question is, explain your presentation if it follows the communication process model. So our meeting, our presentation was conducted virtually through Zoom application. Though it was not a face-to-face meeting, it was more effective with the help of the technology. A message was no longer communicated through voice or writing, but it was also shared through audios and videos. During the meeting, it was the secretary who made introduction, so she was the sender first. She acted as the sender first. Then the Zoom audio and video acted as the channel to transmit the message. Then the CEO decodes the message from the secretary and give feedback afterwards because the message of the secretary was intended for the CEO. This has been the process of our meeting. Everyone listens when someone is talking, and the one who listens decodes the message and give feedback to each other's message when called or if it is necessary. But of course, the whole communication process won't be completed without barriers or noise interferences. During our meeting, we have slow internet connection, background noises, and faint voices that may be the result of gadget malfunction that acted or somehow distracted the meeting. But however, we have successfully presented our task with the help of the effective and the efficient communication process. And that's all. My group mates will answer the question number 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm going to answer question number 2, which states that you have to identify whether your presentation is informal or formal and explain whether it is formal or informal. So in our presentation, it is a formal channel. because what we did is a formal board meeting which is mandated and established by our company, especially to our chief executive officer, along with the different vice presidents of different departments. Despite that the meeting is held online, it is still acceptable due to our current situation or pandemic situation that we are experiencing. And we cannot do board meetings face to face for our health would be at stake. That being said, our meeting followed the chain of authority, for we valued and respected so much our chief executive officer, as well as the different big positions in the company. Furthermore, it is a formal channel which constitutes to a formal meeting because each of the participants of the meeting were informed beforehand about the meeting. Moreover, the meeting is characterized with set of topics and set of objectives, which is the agenda that the secretary has presented to us, which serves as the compass and guide throughout the meeting.
So right now, I will answer the third questions, which is identify direction of communications and discuss if there are existing barriers to effective communication in our video presentations. So the direction of communication that can be observed in our video meeting is the upward communication, where the officials from different departments thus inform the higher-ups, which is the CEO, regarding with the company's operation through the report presentation. It also aims to inform that the company's health is doing good and progress. Through upward communications, sharing of narrative ideas are possible that enables the company to produce new innovative strategies that is profitable for the company itself. On the meeting, we haven't observed any communication barriers stated, aside from the fact that not everyone has a strong, reliable internet connections, which hinder us to make our video meeting faster. So that could be all. Thank you.
So for question number 4, do oral, verbal, and non-verbal communication were essential in your group meetings? Well, my answer would be yes. Oral, verbal, and non-verbal communication were essential in our group meeting. For oral and verbal communication, this is the most important one in our meeting given that it was a group discussion which needs interactions. Also, the highlights of our meeting is the reports from different departments. With this, we did convey verbal messages and other participants were able to give their feedbacks or response immediately. For nonverbal communication, it was also necessary in a way that it puts more emphasis and reinforcement to the things being said. Intonation and quality of voice were very important to give life to our messages, to convey it more efficiently. While posture and facial expressions matters, especially that we are having our meeting virtually and we need to present ourselves well just to make it formal despite of not having it face to face. That's all.
Is there any cultural barriers in your video presentation? Well, I believe that our group video presentation does not have any cultural barriers since we have all understand what each other have said. There is not an issue that arose from miscommunication or misunderstanding of meaning from our ideas and knowledge. Thus, we didn't have any outright conflict that may cause us stress in our video presentation.
I took an arrow to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and